G'day and welcome back to Giant Paris Travels. We've been on the road for 6 months now, covering 20,000 kilometres, and this is our Austrack Tanami x13, the 2024 model. It's been our home on wheels through every adventure, challenge and memory along the way. We picked it up for 58 grand, and it's definitely been a journey. Don't forget to subscribe for our final review as we come closer to completing our lap. Let's take a look. Ready to rock and roll. We've been meaning to do this video for quite a long time. Like, we were going to do it, I think, in our first week on the road, but we've been traveling for, 7 months now. And we're going to do a quick walk around of our Austrack Tanami x13 2024 model, and then run you through a few of the specs and the plumbing and, you know, all that jazz. Sorry, the flies are atrocious here. We've just rocked up in South Australia and we're at a free camp. Anyway, and then we will take you inside and show you a few things inside. So I've got Paris behind the camera, and so let's start at the front of the van and then we'll work our way all the way around. So the front of the van, you've got DO35 hitch. We love it. Like, it's great. It's easy to hitch up. You've got your breakaway. You've got your handbrake here, and then you've also got an external tap, which we love. We use that all the time for washing our feet, washing our hands when they're dirty, just small things like that. We put on the drawbar here a spirit level. So I just silicone that on and it's not going anywhere, which is unreal. You're not drilling into it. So you've got your Arc jockey wheel. We love it, except it did have a bit of a breakage here, but that's no biggie. And then we've got our two toolboxes, which are massive. Store a bit of fuel in there, and they've also got little lights here as well that you control from over here. You probably you can't see it today, but there's a switch there and it lights it up at night if you need light, I guess. And then in the other side you've got your gas bottles. I'll jump over and open this up. I don't know what's in here actually. There's a pair of Crocs down there. A bunch of random stuff at the moment, but they're gas bottle. It's got the new fitting on it, so your old gas bottles won't work. Plenty of room though, plenty of storage. And the latches are pretty good as well. We keep padlocks on them so no one knocks stuff off. And then up the top as well, I won't open it. We've just got fishing rods in there, but it's another storage compartment up the top. It's quite big, good for long stuff like tent poles and things like that. Anyway, we'll come around this side. You've got your tunnel boot here. So that's basically storage that goes right through to the other end of the van, and you can access it from inside as well. I'll show you that shortly. And all the hatches have these little sensors for your light. So if you're out here at night, the sensor detects whether the cupboard's open and the light will light up. Some of them wig out though, and when they're closed, they flicker. So it draws a couple of amps, like just for flickering, which is annoying. But this is your slide out fridge. It's got a little vent there to help it breathe, I guess. So that slides out. When we bought the van, we opted not to get the included fridge because we already had the angle, and the angle's so much better than what they were offering anyway. So we've got the angle there. If you come around here, you've also got a cooling fan. So if it's really, really hot, you can flick that on. You've got Anderson and the 12 volt. We've just had ours plugged into the 12 volt and it's very, very solid. It's been like that for 7 months and it's been absolutely fine. And then also here, you've got a couple of storage compartments. We don't use it for perishables. We just use it for random stuff like paper towel and whatever. I don't know. It's a bunch of random stuff in there, so. Oh, that's it. It gets a bit funny, this. Like, it's got a bit of wire down here. You can't really see it on the video, but on this left-hand side, it's gone a bit funny and it takes a bit to sort of close. Anyway, you've got two outdoor speakers. So you've got one here, one at the other end of the van as well. And then also your rock sliders. We've never been rock sliding, so I can't tell you whether they're any good. You've got your electric step here. So that's just a push of the button on the inside. I believe it's Aussie Traveller, this door, and it's decent. I mean, it does the job, stays closed. You've got a handle here if you've, I don't know, had a few too many drinks. And it actually glows at night. It lights up blue so that you can't miss it when you want to grab it when you're blind drunk. I don't know. Anyway, another compartment here. Comes with the chopping board included. Also, you can attach your TV from inside. You can attach that out here. And in here, you've got light switches. You've got, is that USB? Yeah, you've got a USB socket there. No 12 volt outlet. except for these ones for your TV. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory really. And then you've got your 10 amp outlet there for, I don't know, your toaster. These flies are atrocious. Now they call this one a pantry. I don't know what you're putting in there. We don't use it. We haven't opened this up for, it's got barbecue wipes. I didn't even know that they were in there. We haven't used this for so long. Sorry. All right, and another compartment here at the rear of the van. And so that one just pops up. We don't use that either. We've never used that since we've been at home, have we? It's clean. Bit of dust actually in there, but anyway. And then the bottom one here is your slide out kitchen. So pops open and you've got two little blue latches here, and then you just grab onto this handle and that will just slide all the way out like that. This will go up. Oh, actually you've got to do this side first because it's so these fold and this, so this drops all the way back. You can use it as a table, or if you go like that, you can use it as like a windbreak for your gas cooking. So you've got your three burners here. Don't get too close on that, I haven't cleaned it. But that's a Dometic. Goes all right, I guess, for what it's worth. How do you, we never use this kitchen, by the way, so. Whey, she's open. There you go. You can dry your dishes. Sink here, that's plumbed with hot and cold water. So, and you've got your drain here. There is just a hose, so it's not actually connected to your grey water tank. You just got to empty it into a bucket. The gas also is under the sink. There's a hose there and that just fits onto the back of the van. So your gas isn't plumbed in. You've got to plumb that in when you set this up. And there is also a light here, but it's atrocious. We actually had an issue with this light. It's connected to the same fuse as the gas hot water, and our gas hot water just wouldn't start. We were going to get a guy to look at it when we were in Broome. Was it Broome? I don't know where we were. Anyway, I went on the Austrack group on Facebook and put it up. I said, look, has anyone had this issue? They said it's connected to the light. Check out the light. And I pulled out the kitchen, and because we never use it, I had no idea. It was in the sink falling to bits. So anyway, we'll leave this all open.
And when this is up, like
this? Oh yeah, you can't open this. It's mad, eh?
So
but
have it down.
they've changed that design in the new models. So if you're getting a new caravan, this is a 2024. They changed it in the 2025s. So you're all good. Another thing, this is just a hatch that opens up into like your hoses, and that's your gas hose there. This, another drawer. As you can see, we love using these drawers. But there's a peeler in there. And this drawer as well. Yeah, we never use it.
Cutlery's inside.
Yeah, it is. But this is a bit funny, this drawer. Like it doesn't, I don't know whether you can, look at that. It's open more on this side. Like I can just about get my finger in there compared to this side where it's closed. And this drawer over here, it's not, it's fine. This drawer's like bent. I don't know, can you bring the camera up? You might not be able to see it because of the wide angle, but if I put my finger in the gap there, and the finger in the gap there, there's like a heaps bigger gap. Paris is over there shooing flies. We did hit up warranty about that, and they basically said, no, it's wear and tear. I was like, okay, offroad caravan, it shouldn't really, but I don't know, what do you do? If you've got any opinions, leave them in the comments, I guess. Anyway, at the end here, we've also got another cheeky table. I wouldn't put too much on it because it's not great. It's quite flimsy, but you've also got underneath here a little leg that drops down, so you can put that on and support your kitchen while you're cooking, or if you want to leave it set up. Anyway, we'll walk around the, oh, sorry, I forgot about the awning. The awning. Come out here. The awning, it's controversial, but I don't like it. I rather the roll out ones. This is electric. At the show, we were like, sick, that's electric, that's mad. It's not, it's horrible.
The things you learn on the road.
That's it. It's just cheap Chinese crap, I guess you could say. Don't look at me like that, Paris. It is.
Okay.
It's loud. So you put it out, she goes on the way out. These legs are so flimsy. They just have like a little latch over this side that keeps them up. So as soon as a strong wind comes, down they go. Like that was locked in. And even if you wanted to tie them down, the tie down does the same thing. So I don't know, I don't like it. Each to their own. I forgot to tell you, you got a light outside too. It's orange or amber, I guess you call it, and white. So you can change that. I just hurt myself on that awning. 2 spare tyres on either end of the van. The van bed pops open, like pops out. It's a good design, but we think it lets dust in at the end of the caravan because it just doesn't seal properly. On the top, you've got a solar panel. So this van has 6 solar panels. There's just one up here. Come around a little bit more. Window on the end, I guess. Anyway, on this side of the van, you've got your 15 amp inlet, your lithium. We have lithium batteries, and lithium is required by law now to be breathable. So it's in a sealed compartment under the bed, and this is the vent for it because they have to be ventilated. These flies are killing me, eh? All right, you've got your AM FM radio here. We never really use it. The speakers are so tinny. Yeah. You've got your Truma gas and electric hot water here. So it's a 14 litre system. The cover's off it at the moment, but it does come with a black cover. Don't lose that black cover. They're like 120 bucks each, and I don't think you can get them on Temu. Rear water tank. So we've got 2 water tanks. 120 litres, I think. 120 in the rear, 120 in the front. So you can fill those both up. You've got your town water inlet there. And then you've also got a shower here. It's just full of dust. We never used it. But yeah, if you want to shower outside, the van also came with like an external shower kit that hooks onto here. We didn't bring it. It's so heavy. We also left the annex. It came with a full annex. We left that at home. The new models don't come with an annex. They come with like an anti-flap kit, I think, and one less spare tyre and things like that. But they've screwed these in so far that it's actually like warped the fiberglass, I guess it is. I don't really know. But yeah, you can't really see it on the video, but when you get up close, you can see that they've bolted it in so tight. Eventually, I reckon that'll let water in. Another rock slider down the bottom. We've got our Thetford toilet cassette here. So it's a 20 litre toilet cassette. Works wonders. No, it's no issues. We like it. In this one, you've got another big compartment. Now this comes with drawers. When you buy the van, there's drawers in here. We took the drawers out before we left home because we wanted more storage. We wanted somewhere to put the barbecue, which now lives in the back of the car. But we also brought the swag because we're going to do Fraser Island. So the swag's in there as well. Grey water hose, other hoses, like we just use it for random stuff. Up here, you've got the other end of the tunnel boot. So we just keep the stand-up paddle boards in there. Same thing, all the sensors. Electric pop-top roof, so that you just hold the button and it goes up. You do have to latch it still, so there's latches on all 4 corners. You've got your stabilizers down here. Never had an issue with those. Never had an issue with the roof either. Underneath, as I was saying before, the 2 water tanks, so 240 litres in total, front and rear. You've also got a 90 litre grey water tank. I believe it's a 90. And you've also got over here another, so if you've got a spare regulated solar panel, you can plug that into the Anderson just there. We don't have a spare solar panel, so we don't do that. On the roof, we have 600 watts of solar. We've never even got close to that 600 watts, even in full sun. Bit of a letdown, but they're like those flexible panels and they're just stuck down to the roof, obviously to save weight, which I understand. Yeah. All right, so that's it for the outside really. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I probably missed stuff. So yeah, just ask away. We'll get back to you. Now, this is the door. Isn't it great? No, it actually splits. So you can keep this open and just have a bit of air going into your van at the same time. We actually put cardboard over this and taped it when we did the gib, and it still let dust in. But the thing we don't like about the door is it like latches open here. And so the wind pushes it like this. And it's not a thrill, but it'd be nice if it opened all the way instead of like this. I don't know, maybe that's personal. I'll just show you our electric step. So on our instrument cluster, I guess you would call it here, the control panel in the cockpit. You've got your step open and close, your awning, and then your roof up and down. So we'll go with the step, eh? Do you want to show the viewers the step? I could stand there all day and do that. All right, what else have we got here? So I'll jump in the van. So you've got your water indicators here. So you've got we've got, just half a tank bit under half, and then grey water's empty. You've got your main switch, so that always stays on for us because we're living out of our van. Your lamp, which is your lights. Your fridge, that stays all on. Ciggy socket, pump, dome light, handle light, left light, right light, rear light. You've got plenty of lights. Now this is your wireless. We never really use it. Truma hot water, so you've got 60, 70 degrees. That's your gas hot water. Electric's over here. A couple of 12 volt sockets. We're letting all these flies in, eh? Your inverter remote, so we've got a 2000 watt inverter. And then you've got your Redarc system here. So the new ones come with a Renergy system, which is heaps better. This is capped at 30 amps, which is way too little for 400 amps of lithium battery. We find it super slow in charging. We can't get a full charge like in a day of good sun. It's impossible. Anyway, comes with a fire extinguisher as well. Come inside the van. I'm gonna spray these flies.
I was like, oh, shut the door behind me. Okay.
All right, the flies are dead. I haven't cleaned them up though, so if you notice any, we don't live like that. We just killed a bunch of flies. All right, so in this side of the van, you've got your windows here. So they basically, you can have them completely open, closed with the fly screen, but we just let them all in the front door, like welcome, come in. But you can also have block out. So that bit of privacy completely, all the windows are the same. So they're like that. And they also close, like the plastic, you can have it a little bit open, you can have it fully open, or you can close it. Why is that? Oh. There. So that's fully closed. What have we got over here? Power point. All the power points are wired in through the inverter. So if you want to run your toaster, laptop charger, anything, you've got 2000 watts to play with. 4 storage compartments. So you've got these ones, basically we just keep our laundry stuff, our first aid kit in that side. It goes sort of a fair way back. Like that's my whole arm. And it curves down with the front of the van. This side, Paris is cracking. And a few cleaning things as well. I also added a little bit of sealing around here just to stop, I don't know, any air or dust or anything getting in or out. Again, you've got those little sensor lights, so when you cover them, pretty convenient. And then these bottom ones, they actually go into your tunnel boot. So like I was saying before, that's the access to the tunnel boot. We have put a couple of just Kmart tubs that we could get in there. And that's where we keep like our toaster and appliances, essentially. You've got 6 drawers down here. They're all the same depth. I won't open all of them because they're all the same and they're full of crap. Anyway, this is probably the best one, and it is our kitchen drawer. So you can see the drawers, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. You've got all these popper lockers. Popper locker, you got a popper locker. Over near the bathroom, we have towel hooks. I think they are just adhesive stuck on, but we hang like all of our jackets, raincoats, hoodies, towels, you name it, in the bathroom. Over this side, we've got a full-blown mirror. So you can see Paris. Am I getting in the bathroom?
Yeah, get in the bathroom.
Oh, what are you going to do? Lock me in here?
Okay, bye.
Oh. Did you close the door?
I'm just kidding.
Good Lord. All right, anyway, in the bathroom. So you got your vent up here. There's a dead fly in there. Yeah, so you got your in and out fan, so you can change that, however, whether you want it to suck or blow. And lights as well, so you got your light here. That was a bit funny at the start of our trip. It started to flicker and stuff, but it's come good. You can also open this up, and then this one, and that opens up to outside, so you can let some fresh air in. You've got your hand towel holder. We use it for toilet paper because we've found that the actual toilet roll holder gets very wet, and we've learned our lesson a couple of times. You've got storage here for our toiletries, so they're quite deep as well. They do get hot because of the front of the van in the sun. Anyway, you got your sink here, hot and cold tap, pretty good pressure, and you've also got a plug in the sink, and it's a popper locker plug, so you just pop it and lock it. And then you've got storage under the sink as well. So just a little bit, we keep all of our toilet chemicals and toilet paper. You've got your Thetford toilet here. Again, that holds 20 litres of crap. You've got your latch here. So you sit, crack the latch, do your business, and then give her a little flush. Self-explanatory. Toilet roll holder, never use it. It's in a terrible spot. It should be like, I don't know, out of the way. Get it out of the shower. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a shower curtain as well. So when you shower, you can crack that and it covers all of this stuff so that you don't get your potty, I don't know, wet. Shower here. So your shower's on a hose, so you can have it here or you can hook it up the top here. I prefer it up the top. Paris likes it down low. Hot and cold, I guess. Access into behind the shower if you need to do maintenance. And then you've got your soap holder and things here. That's about it, hey, for the shower. Sweet, I'm getting out. All right, all done in the bathroom. So I'll quickly show you as well. You've got power points over this side. You've got a little temperature thing. It's not very accurate. Your aircon remote. So you do have a Dometic reverse cycle air conditioner on the roof. Hot, cold, works a treat on those Northern Territory humid hot days. And you've also got your pockets here, which we rate. We installed a whiteboard to write stuff down. You've got more pockets over this side to store a couple of things. And then you've also got your windows all around, lighting, so you've got your light strip up here. Seating here for two. We only really use it for one. We sort of turn the table like that. Paris will sit on the bed here and I'll sit over there. And that's how we eat our meals. Underneath, you've got another power point down here. It's a really comfy cushion too. And then over here near the bed, you've also got another power point. Power points everywhere. And you've also got your breakers down there for your power. And then a fan here for the, I don't know, when you're running the inverter or you're trying to pump in 30 amps into your batteries, you run that, keep it cool. We've got two fans, one on either side. So you've got Paris has one over on that, and I've got one over on that side. You've got Siggy sockets and USB sockets either side of the bed, and power points either side of the bed as well. You've also got wireless charging either side of the bed, and over, I don't know whether you can see over there, you've got little reading lights over near the bed, and they've got USB ports in the bottom of them as well. On Paris's side of the bed over here, you've got compartments for storage, so they open like that, and they're quite deep. They're sort of
for your wine.
That's what the sales guy said, didn't
Yeah.
he? For all your wine. Anyway, king size bed, and it is comfy. We reckon it's more comfy than our bed at home. It's great. Like, I go to my side, Paris goes to hers, and I got to yell out to try and find her because that's how big the bed is. Over here we have our TV. I don't know how many inches it is, but it is a smart TV, and it comes out off the wall as well. But we don't actually use the smart TV. We wire in our Apple TV to it because we're logged into everything on our Apple TV. We have no issues. We can use the remote on our phone, and the Apple TV is hooked up to our Starlink. It just works a treat. And we did try and use the smart TV on it, and we just found it wasn't very smart, to say the least. Over here, we've got storage, and more storage. So we've got Paris's clothes cupboard here. I don't think she wants me to open that.
It's not the cleanest.
But it doesn't come with a shelf because you can actually install a fridge in there, and there is 12 volts in there to plug a fridge in. So if you wanted like an upright fridge, that's why you've got a vent up here as well, and some nice strip lighting. And then you've got two drawers and then a dummy drawer. So the drawers are quite deep. Don't look too far in there. They're full of stuff. And then this dummy drawer at the bottom it's actually not a drawer. It's just a hatch. So that opens up, and we just store our hard drives and things like that in there, and shoes from time to time. Again, at the bottom on this side, another dummy drawer. It's just, there's not much in there really. Pantry cupboard, we use it as a pantry. We lost a hinge, so it's a bit, how you going? That broke on the Gibb River Road. Up above the bed, you've got a skylight, so that you can crack that open. It's also got lighting up there. It's just on like the fly screen, I guess you'd call it at the moment. But you can, if you want to have a sleep in, close it all the way up. I think Paris dreams of that being closed, but I like it open. So I wake up when the sun's up. You do have speakers inside as well. So you've got one up here and one up the other side, and also a smoke alarm. We turned it off because I was in the bathroom at a caravan park one day, and Paris messaged me. She's like, I set the smoke alarm off. Can you hear it? I didn't know how to turn it off. I'm like, oh, okay. So we just turned it off. And also you've got windows all around this section, like all the way around. Nice ventilation, so you can crack those open and let everything breathe. Oh, one last thing. The dome light up above here. We use the dome light for everything. We never really use these because they draw about 4 amps, where the dome light uses like 1. So save a bit of power there. All right, we'll take you under the bed. Under the bed, oh, the mattress is a bit how you going because it's all of red dirt. Right, under here, you've got your slide out kitchen comes into the back here. That's why it's a bit dusty and filthy. And then you've got your Redarc Manager 30 here. So you're pumping in 30 amps of power. That's your solar Anderson to the vehicle, and then mains as well. But it caps out at 30 amps. So it doesn't matter whether you're charging from mains, whether you've got a full thing of solar plus your vehicle hooked up, it's capped at 30. So that's just in this model. They've upgraded that in the new 2025 model. And they've changed it all to Renogy, which is, I think it's much more user-friendly and much more modern. You've got all your fuses right over this side and your breakers over here. Close that up. I didn't know it was scrunchy.
Thank you.
Over this side, you've got your Truma hot water. So your 14 litre, if you need to access that, that's there. And then over this side, it just looks like a big black box. That's your 4 Renogy lithium batteries. So we've got 400 amp hours in there. This side, I guess. So this table comes off. Oh, sounds like one of my mates back in high school. Bit squeaky. I can't talk. So that comes off, it weighs a bit. Anyway. Another big hatch here. This is your plumbing. We use it for storage as well. But yeah, your breakaway is here as well. So that's where your battery is for your breakaway down here. And then yeah, you've got your pump, all your fittings, brass fittings on everything. I think that's it. If you've got any questions, yeah, leave them in the comments below.